to my channel. I just woke up. It's a hair video today and my hair is a mess. It's a struggle. It's super dry. There's a lot going on. Like right now, I'm not experiencing a flare-up. However, there's a lot of gunk on my scalp. Now, I did miss my wash day this week. I need to not miss my wash days because it's detrimental to my hair health and my skin health, but I missed it. It's been hectic. It is what it is. However, over the weekend, I felt like scabs on my scalp, and I don't know what exactly is causing it, whether it's dry scalp or like dead skin, whatever it is. So today, I'm going to do a scalp scrub. Now, I have myself in here. I didn't show you me mixing it because it's pretty basic. I'm using salt. This is just Himalayan salt. You could use whatever salt you want. My friend told me that I should do a scalp scrub, and she always tells me stuff. But this is about 1.5 tablespoons of Himalaya salt and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. You can use whatever salt and oil that you have that you like using for your hair. I'm just gonna do that. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be enough because my head's pretty big. But I'm going to try my best to like scrub it. Obviously, this is before my wash day. I'm gonna gently exfoliate my scalp and see what I can do. Now, how I'm going to do this, I don't know because I've never actually done a scalp scrub. So maybe I'll separate. I mean, they've already separated, but not equally. Is that a patch? That just better be a part, oh my word. Yeah, this is my life now. Like, I look for new patches. What? I definitely look for new patches. I look for irritated scalp now because it's all over. See, like right here, I feel like there's hair missing right here. Like if you can see that. Like I'm not paranoid, okay? My hair has been falling out at like a rapid rate. But I went out for the weekend. I was out all weekend and I pretty much try to comb my hair once a day only because I wore my hair out. Now, before I went to bed, I usually comb out my hair from the day, wrap it in my bantu knots, and then usually in the morning, I should just take it out and not have to comb it out. And even if I comb it out, I should not be losing a lot of hair, and I have been. I've been losing a serious amount of hair that's very alarming to me. Like, you can't see that, but there's hair, like, just falling out. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I made an appointment with my dermatologist. Well, not my dermatologist, but my regular doctor, so that I can see a different dermatologist just to get a second opinion or a second bout of treatment if the treatment's different. It's a struggle right now. It really is. And my scalp, like, look at this right here. This right here, I feel like there's hair missing right there. Anywhere that looks a bit shine or the line isn't like equal, like it's hard to describe, but if you do have CCCA Alopecia, you know what I'm talking about. It's like these missing spots, they're shine, so it's like, hair used to be there, you know? I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna try my best to do the scrub gently, just so that I don't really irritate my scalp too much, but it needs to be scrubbed because it was gunked on there, and I don't use product on my hair outside of my, well, I do use product, which is my natural hair oil and my butter, but outside of that, I don't put in gels or anything like that. So there should be really no like buildup on my scalp, and there really is, and I'm not sure what's causing it. You see right here, I don't know if you can see that. If you can't, I'll try to zoom in later on. But it's dry and caked on. And I did notice that the portion where I found most of the scab was actually coming from my seriously infected area. And by infected, that's the one, the crown area where I get all the itching, well, most of the itching. Because if you do have CCCA alopecia, you would know that at any given moment, you'll develop scabs and scalp issues anywhere around your head. Well, that's what I've been noticing. Now, is it just because of the CCCA alopecia, or is it because I have something else going on in my body and my scalp that I don't know about? It very well might be. So I'm taking my time. Usually when I record, me doing this is like 45 minutes to an hour, taking my time not to pull my hair out. I also wanted to show you guys, I don't know if we could see, oh yeah, we can. So remember this little patch? Like months ago, I had a little patch in the front. It was a lot shorter. It's actually growing back right here. It was like a major patch in the front here, like hair was missing, but it started to grow back. So I'm not mad at that. What I am mad at is some weeks I have good weeks. Some days I have good days when it comes to my hair. Like you can see this right here, right? I'm trying not to irritate it too much because we're gonna go in to scrub it. But some weeks my head is nice, my scalp is not bothering me. And then other weeks, my scalp is like, girl, I'm just gonna remind you that we have a problem. Okay, so it's been a major frustrating aspect in my life, and I'm learning to live with it. I've been dealing with alopecia since unknown alopecia since June of last year, 2021. And then I was diagnosed in September of last year. So it's about a year now that I've been dealing with this. And when I first saw the patch, I was like, maybe my braid pulled on it. And I'm like, silly Billy. You would feel it, right? My friend was even saying, you would feel that your hair being yanked out. But I just don't know. So I saw it, I had braids in, and then boom. But then, to be fair, around that time, I was dealing with a lot of stress, like really stressful stuff. But look, this is how much hair that came out just now. I just don't know what's happening. But it was a stressful time. I was being stressed out by a lot. And I guess that's what triggered this entire scenario here. Now, we don't know how this alopecia thing starts. It could have very well been in my body just waiting for a moment to say, boom, here you are. Here I am. I'm right here. What you gonna do, right? That's the problem. When the doctor was saying like, it's common in African American. I'm like, I'm black. I'm not American. I'm black, sir, I'm black. And black women, or maybe women of color. Not, how am I African American in Canada, sir? Right? But anyways, that's besides the point. What is this? Oh, okay. I thought that was something else. So it was one of those where I was just like, oh gosh. And then I'm trying to think back if I knew anyone in my family who had alopecia, who was going bald, who lost their hair. But in my family, people tend not to want to talk about things that can affect other people. So I'm talking about it because, okay, it might affect my children when I have them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's a spot right here. See, you can't see it. Like, can you? You can't see it, but I can. There's a little shiny spot right here. I don't know if I zoom in, if you can see it. There's a spot right here. That looks like it's missing hair. And I really can't. So I'm gonna take, ooh, did you see the hair fall out? Oh my gosh. Y'all, it's a lot of hair. It shouldn't be this much hair. I have not touched my hair in a couple of days. Now I know, when you comb it out, you'll have some shedded hair, but come on, man. That does not look like a lot to you, but it's a lot for me. Because by the end of this, if I actually run the comb through my hair, I'm gonna be missing a lot more. So I'm trying to be very gentle. I really am. And I'm gonna wash my hair after this. Now, I don't believe you're going to see the wash day. You know what my wash days look like, but this is a new process. So I'm just walking you through it while I do it because I wanted to, you know, and we can get to talk. Okay, so usually when I have a flare up, like right here, obviously this is the crown, right? Right here usually hurts. And then there's a spot right around here, which when I turn around, hopefully you could see it. It's bad. Now, I would like to see my scalp underneath the microscope just to see what it looks like. But I don't know who or where I have to go to see that. Like, I would like to see it because I want to judge for myself if it's getting worse or if it's just staying the same. Because when the doctor said, oh, it doesn't look worse to me, my head was literally on fire. So I'm like, how doesn't it look worse when it feels worse? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna try our best to just maintain the hair that we have, not lose any that we have anymore. But I just don't know what else to do. I really don't. So I'm just gonna separate the rest of my hair, and then I will show you the problem areas that I usually have. So just give me a few minutes. Okay, so I did the back really quickly, and so far, this is how much hair I lost. Now, again, it may not look like much to you, but it's a lot for me. This is me coming from not losing a lot of hair like a year ago to now. This is a lot because I didn't even actually comb through everything. This is just like tip, that's it, right? Now, I think I irritated the back here. Not worrisome, but I felt it. I felt the irritation. So right here, I don't know if you can see it, but this right here, this entire area here, this one, is usually the problem area. Now, this, I don't know if you can actually see this, but I feel skin or something wanting to come up right here. Right? Don't know if you can see it. I'll try to zoom in, but right here, it's a real problem. See, I don't even know if you can see that. There's that, right? Yeah, you can't see it, but that little dot right there, my scalp is completely covered. I don't know if this is gonna help. It might help to keep my scalp a little cleaner longer. Now, you might ask, why did I separate my hair? I don't know. I'm just doing something that I think might work. Okay, don't judge me. I'm just gonna apply just a little of it to my scalp, the parted areas, just so that they have it in. Oh, it's messy, y'all. Do this in the shower if you want to. I'm just doing it outside of the shower just to show you. I hope this helps because I don't want to be on medication for the rest of my life per se in regards to this issue. It's just not something that I want to do. And you might say, well, if you want to keep your hair, then maybe you will do that. I don't know. I don't know if that's a true statement. You know, I think it can help. But I also need to manage my day-to-day life better, eliminate stressful situations. Now, stress happens every day. Shoot, you go outside to the supermarket, you get stressed by the prices. Well, I do. But I think I need to manage how I react to things. I usually internalize, I curse it out. I need to learn how to manage how I react to things, which will help me manage my stress. Really stressed out last year. The last 2 years, I was super stressed out. And then my stress levels went back up recently in about, I think it was June. You know, some family stuff happening that's ongoing. It's just stressful. I did a diet change. I was gonna wait to tell you guys, but some people are suggesting, you know, eliminating certain things, doing a diet change. I did a diet change, I really did. I've done a diet change. I went on an anti-inflammatory diet and it triggered eczema in my body. So currently and presently, I'm also dealing with that. So this right here, I never had this. So this right here is a problem. So this is a patch. This is also a patch. It's super dry, super itchy. I have it on my left foot. Literally, it's hard, it's scaly. It's a whole mess. And for someone who really never really had skin issues, that's a problem. So the diet change per se is just not going to work for me. It may work for you, but not for me. Like I did a strict anti-inflammatory diet. My body said, no bueno, no good, no good. I went through the parts, so now I'm just gonna gently try to massage areas with this scrub. I'm gonna do that. Obviously you're gonna see it, and then I'll show you what my head looks like, or my hair, my scalp, whatever looks like. It's gonna take me a while. I'm gonna take my time to do this. I don't know how much of the scrubbing you're going to see, but I'm just gonna take my time and do it. It feels good though. Maybe I should, if my scalp feels better after I wash it, then maybe I might do this. I don't think every wash day, most likely once a week or something, just to ensure that I have a clean scalp, a healthy scalp, because I really can't. And the one thing that I will say is that when I don't have a flare-up, this is the one thing that I've noticed. When I don't have a flare-up, my scalp doesn't itch. Now, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, because usually, outside of the alopecia, my scalp was itching. Like I'd wash my hair, my scalp was itching, and I never actually paid attention to it. So I don't know if it was because of the products that I was using. It used to itch a lot. Like it would feel like I wash my hair, like why is my hair itching? Now, outside of the flare-up, ooh, are you missing here, sir? Like, y'all see this? I don't like this. It's like a texture change happening. It's either thicker, coarser, and thinning. It's a lot. And I know a lot of the stuff, like I'm trying to show you, doesn't actually show up on camera. Maybe it's just my camera. I'm working on upgrading that. But it doesn't really give you the full scope of what I see and how I'm seeing it. And sometimes it might be in my head, okay? However, it's definitely, it's a bit much sometimes. Like I can't, okay? But I'm happy to say in the last week, I'm celebrating small wins. In the last week, I didn't have a flare-up that burns my scalp or itches me. Didn't have that. What I did develop is scabs. And I do need to pay attention. So I have a book I started with this year. Really the end of last year actually, I started really paying attention to my hair. Every time I make a hair butter, I write it down. The measurements, the ingredients, every single thing, I write it down so that I can go back and look to see what I was using during what period and how my hair reacted to it. Because that's the only way that I can keep track of what my hair is doing and how my hair is responding to what I'm putting in it, right? I started using cocoa butter because I ran out of shea butter and I had cocoa butter. My hair seems to like it so far. However, the cakiness, that started after cocoa butter. So is it the cocoa butter that's causing it? Or is my hair getting adjusted to the cocoa butter? Do you see my dilemma here? So this is what I have going on. This is what I've been trying to do. Just to give myself peace of mind. When I go to the doctor, I can say, hey, listen, I've been using so and so and so, and this is what happened, this is what didn't happen. When I used the clobetasol, it burned my scalp. It completely burned my scalp. And the doxycycline, or doxycycline, however you pronounce it, I had to take that for a previous issue. I was taking it, but I found, and this is just my observation, y'all can tell me if you see the same thing. I found that it was actually not helping. I felt my scalp more inflamed, more, at some times it looks swollen, more itchy, more irritated than anything when I use everything combined. So to me, I don't know if those actually help slow it down, but I don't know. I tried the clobetasol, I tried all of that stuff, and I just wasn't, I wasn't impressed. But to me, when I went to the dermatologist, this is just my honest opinion, because y'all didn't get the full scope of how I was feeling about my dermatologist. My friend did. I just don't think that, you know what it is? He saw it, he saw my scalp, and first thing he said was, okay, so it's alopecia. And then when he looked, and he didn't even look at my scalp properly. That's what, when he started giving me the medications, I was just like, huh, what? I had my hair wrapped up, and then I took it off. And then I opened, like it was loose. I opened it up and I showed him. And just like briefly like this, he didn't go in, he didn't do nothing. And he was like, oh yeah, so it's CCCA Alopecia and blah, 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 blah. So I'm just like, are you sure? And I think after he said that, he just decided to say, which is what he said, you're gonna lose hair and it's never gonna come back. Sir, stop trying to be negative. Now, don't get me wrong. Having a realistic outlook about this is cool. Am I gonna lose more hair? Probably. I'm losing hair right now. However, if you're telling me that I'm gonna lose more hair, how come you're not telling me how to preserve the rest of the hair that I have? What? Because when I was looking up at the clobetasol, first of all, long-time use is strongly suggested against because it causes hair loss. I have hair loss, and you're giving me something that can potentially cause more hair loss. Huh? I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. So, I was iffy to begin with this treatment. I really was. I gave it a fair shot. My first bout, like my first official bout of it, I used it for 30 days. I took the tablets for the 30 days. I did it. And then I realized it wasn't really doing anything. It was actually making my scalp feel a lot worse. And I thought I was going crazy. And I'm like, no, give it another chance. Give it another chance. I have this thing of being consistent with stuff. I really do. I struggle with it daily. But I did it. I did it for 30 days. The clobetasol and the tablets. And then I was just like, no. And then when I went back and I realized, because by the time I went back to my second appointment, if you've been following, you would know. But if you're new, I'll tell you anyway, okay? When I went back to my second appointment, by this time, because I was trying different natural shampoos, I was using the castile soap with coconut milk and all that stuff, my hair was not getting cleansed properly. And people swear by castile soap, but my hair says no. My hair says, girl, no. Even if I used it with just the castile soap and nothing in it, my hair didn't like it. My hair clung to the oil, and then when I washed my hair just never looked clean. Never looked clean, never felt clean. So it was a struggle. So when I went back that time, he said, let's try this shampoo. So I was like, okay, and let's make you take 3 months more worth of pills. No. Yeah, 3 months, not 30 days now. It was 3 months this time. And I was just like, oh, great, fine, sure, no problem. Right? And that's it. He didn't look at my scalp. He didn't do anything. So it's like, how do you know that the treatment that you gave me is working? So that's when I decided to really like go the natural way, because I stopped using commercial shampoos and stuff like that. I only started recently using the commercial conditioners and a new shampoo recently. The conditioner, because when I use the natural shampoo, my natural hair remedies just not the natural shampoo, the medicated shampoo, my remedies aren't gonna be conditioning enough. I'm not at that level yet. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just doing things within my parameters. So when I share stuff with you, sometimes these are things that I'm trying for the first time. You may have already tried it. It's brand new to me. So I don't know how my hair is. Ooh, I felt that one. I don't know how my hair is going to actually, react to things. So I try. And if I don't like how my hair looks, how my hair feels after it, I don't do it anymore. My hair is special, okay? My hair will tell me, girl, you better stop. So that's been the struggle, and it's a constant battle for me. So hopefully the scalp scrub helps to lift up like whatever residue that's stuck on my scalp, just lift it up. Because to be fair, y'all know I was using the clove water. People were raving about clove water. One, they don't talk about how messy it is. That's number one. And two, they don't talk about the fact that it actually leaves a residue on your scalp. It really does. So if you're not using a proper shampoo or actually washing your hair properly, I think that can cause a serious issue in the long run, no matter what benefits the clove water might have. It might cause some serious buildup. Some of my towels are ruined for life. Like it stains. So it left a residue on my scalp for a little bit. Do I still use it? Occasionally. I haven't used it in like my last maybe 3 wash days. Now I wash my hair every 3 to 4 days. Trying to be every 3 days, but life gets in the way, so every 4 days. But I haven't used it in a while. I'm trying to figure out what other natural remedies that I can come up with or I can use to help slow my hair loss and heal my scalp. Like when you hear, this is the thing no one talks about. And if you have CCCA, people talk about it, but people don't like talking about it, especially when they experience it, because people tend to want to tell you it's just hair, it'll grow back. No. When you hear that you have a type of hair loss where you could possibly eventually go bald, meaning here, your hair is gone. You might still have these on the end, but right here, a huge area is gonna be gone and it will never come back. How do you respond to that? How do you feel? I cried. I'm not gonna lie to you. I cried. I felt some type of way. I still feel some type of way about it. And I have my moments where, see, I'm getting all choked up right now because to me, it's nothing I did. It really isn't anything that I did. It's just something that happened. Because the doctor was trying to say, oh, it's all the braids and all the this, it's all the that. First of all, sir, my braids aren't tight because I do my own hair. I can't braid properly, right? There's that. And you would mean what you're saying is that I would have to have braids in my hair 24/7, 365 days a year, which I don't. You know? So when they blame it on one thing, it's like, nah. Because how do you tell a person who's never actually put braids in their hair, extension weaves, any of that in their hair, and they have CCCA alopecia? What do you tell that person? You tell that person it's because of their hairstyling patterns? Like, no, that's dumb. You know, I felt really like, wow, I'm losing my hair. I'm not saying that my hair is my best attribute, because it's not. But when you're telling me that I have no control over whether my hair grows or not in certain areas, that's heartbreaking. It really is. And people who don't experience it, ooh, more hair, won't understand. You know what I mean? Some people have medical hair loss. Some people have hair loss due to medical, obviously, cancer and stuff like that. And then you have people like us. It's a medical issue, but people don't see it as such because we're not dying, right? Yeah. Now, I'm hurt by the fact that my scalp hurts. It's painful. It's not painful today, but it's painful. It's a painful journey that no one actually talks about. You might say it's vanity, it's just hair. It's really not just hair. Like, let me just shave this portion of your scalp and just walk around like that for a few days. Tell me how you feel. Okay, let me also add scars and wounds up in there and itchy patches, and you don't know what it, and soft spots. Don't forget the soft spots. Let me add that up in there for you and tell me how you feel. It's not a good feeling. So whenever I watch quite a lot actually, different videos of different women that have CCCA alopecia, even men, all have the same feeling. It's, oh my word, what did I do to deserve this? But it's okay. We just need to try to maintain the spot. And by maintain, to me, it's more about not keeping the hair, it's more about preventing more spread. That's my goal. The hair part, even though you see my videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, my hair's getting long. Like a turn is to not make this worse, right? Like right here. You see my last video, second to last video, I don't know which one. It's one of the one I was actually washing my hair or prepping my hair to wash. Like there's a spot right here where it's missing here. Like you can literally see it missing here. I'm trying to prevent that from happening more, or at least slow it down. Because, when I tell you, the struggle is real. Like I've shaved my head once before. I had a low cut, I had a fade because I had alopecia before. My hair was permed this time around when I had the alopecia. My hair just kept falling out. Like I had patches in the back. And it was just like, what did I do? So I made the decision and I went to the barbershop, got rid of it. Now, you know when people do a big chop, they're like, oh, my hair just grew. My hair didn't grow as much as it could have because I didn't know how to take care of my hair. Do you see what I'm saying? My natural hair. I hadn't been natural in a while. I just didn't know how to take care of my hair properly. I was just using all these different products. Like one of my go-to products was actually Cantu. And if you use Cantu, no shade to you, but my hair does not like Cantu. And I ignored that, okay? Then I moved on to my L, and then I realized my L and Cantu for my hair, pretty much the same. My hair didn't like it. My hair said, nope, we're not doing this. You're dumb. Then I moved on to Main Choice, okay? My hair loved Main Choice. absolutely loved Main Choice. My hair just loved it. Certain ones, my hair was iffy on. It's definitely trial and error when it came to hair products. I'm still new to this natural stuff. Like I said, still new. I'm experimenting. I don't want to hop on every trend with hair because my hair is finicky. And because I have the CCCA alopecia, I'm really very careful of what, oh gosh, I apply to my scalp and what I leave in my hair. It's an obsession to try to heal my scalp. And I fell off in like the last couple of months since June, because I'm telling you, there's just, my whole ecosystem erupted in June, okay? We'll talk about that later. But I'm trying my best to get back to, ooh, that feels so good. And that's the problem area. To get back to trying to maintain my healthy scalp, you know, taking care of me. So it's been a struggle. It really has been a struggle. And yeah, this is definitely a different type of hair video because y'all just usually see the stuff. Ooh, don't do it. Ooh, my nail. I hate that. But I'm trying my best to get better at taking care of my hair. I want to limit the usage of a comb, but I can't. I really can't. If I don't comb my hair out, I lose way more. I'd rather lose this little bit now than the whole lot later. Ooh, that feels good. It is a problem area. It really is. This entire section. At one point, there was a point in time, maybe like a month or two ago, I couldn't touch right here at all. I lost the density. I lost so much dealing with this, the type of hair. Like my hair, you don't normally see a straight part like this. What? I had all hair all up through there. It's too much. It's too much. But I really think that this might help just to, you know, give my scalp an added boost. And Himalayan salt has healing properties. Yes, I said healing. Soothing properties. So hopefully it can work. I lost a lot of hair. There's hair all on the floor. There's a lot of hair missing right now. Again, it might not be, I'll show you everything that I've lost. Today, pre-washing my hair, it's just too much going on. But I need to prioritize myself 100%, not just talk about it, but actually do it. Now, I just massaged my scalp for a little bit. I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna let the salt sit on my scalp for about 10-15 minutes. It's every single thing that came out of my scalp. And I didn't actually comb through it. These are just the ends. To me, this is a lot, because if that's just like touching the ends and stuff, what is it gonna look like when I actually detangle my hair? I haven't found an effective way to wash my hair and not get tangles. That is it for our hair chit-chat. We haven't had one of these in ever. Hopefully this scrub helps my scalp. My scalp doesn't feel irritated or inflamed at the moment. I don't know how it's gonna feel afterwards, but I'm just gonna let it sit, me not touching it, not manipulating it for about 15 minutes, and I'm gonna wash my hair. Okay, so I just washed my hair, and this is how much hair I've lost that I managed to contain. This plus when I was combing it out, it's a lot. And I have a lot of knots and stuff throughout my hair. Not happy about that. But anyways, I washed it. Nothing special. The same shampoo, same conditioners. And I washed it out. That ends this video here. That is it. And I'll see you back here for another one.